a contest in 2020 to name that truck, and Grace won out. Very appropriate for a Presbyterian church. Grace won out. So Lisa, would you tell us about Grace?
Well, actually, can I ask you a question?
Of course.
Would you like to drive Grace?
Oh my gosh. Yes, of course I would. I would love to drive Grace. Would you trust me to drive Grace?
Of course. And that goes for all of you too. We are going to start delivering food to help Gleaners Food Bank. So I'll need drivers on a weekly basis. During the week, Grace is all over Indianapolis. She makes daily pickups from our grocery partners so that we can stock our shelves at the food pantry. She delivers food, she delivers clothing, snack backpacks, and hygiene in our community, including delivering items to Washington Township schools. She's helped us with pop-up pantries where we meet our neighbors where they are.
I love that, the idea of meeting our neighbors where they are, taking the pantry out into the community. Can you tell us maybe a little bit more about that?
Sure. Well, we can't be one way and only offer this ministry on our church grounds. This work exists to have an impact in our city. That's the sent message that you talk about. It's also the do what makes you come alive message you gave last Sunday. When we are out there having conversations, listening to each other, praying together, talking about God, it's really beautiful and it's really powerful. Anyone who has volunteered with us knows what I mean. It's real community and we get as much as we give.
Tell me about the impact that we're having on the community. How do we tell about the difference that we are making so that we all are equipped to tell that story in the community?
I mean, sure, I can tell you what our numbers were. Over 17,000 individuals got their food from Northside Minute Ministry last year alone. We averaged 417 families per month. But it's so much more than the numbers. So much more than just a food pantry. It's the love you feel while you are serving, through the stories people share. Like the mother who told us this work meant her child was not going to bed hungry, or the family that gave one of our volunteers a $20 bill and said they wanted to pass it forward, and we want you to have this. Through the prayers we have shared, that kind of impact is moving and life-changing.
I think we've just heard a sermon this morning.
Well, it's a little bit like the loave and fish story. Remember, this started out as just a little idea at Second decades ago. It was prepackaged bags of food to families in need. But look what God has done with the idea that these years later and how we have expanded this ministry. We just had to start it.
Okay, Lisa, yes, we want to drive Grace, we want to volunteer, we want to help, we're ready to go. Tell these folks and all those watching at home what to do next.
Okay, I love this. So I love to play games. So we're gonna do a little interactive game right now. So what I want you to do is stand up if you go to Starbucks. Don't be shy. Okay, stand up if you shop at Kroger. Stand up if you go to Fresh Thyme or Trader Joe's. Now stand up if you go to Aldi or Target. I think everyone is standing now. Now look around you. You are already going where we need help. Those are our partners where we pick up food. You can all be seated. Thanks for playing my little game. We have pivoted to provide healthy food, lots of fresh produce and meat. We need your help getting the food from those partners to the shelves in our pantry. But seriously now, it's so easy to do. All you have to do is go to secondchurch.org/Northside, and you can see all the opportunities we have available to engage in this ministry.
So secondchurch.org/Northside, and all of this is available there. Well, I can tell you that the Hayden Henry family will be signing up today. And I'm going to post a picture of myself driving that truck this afternoon. Thank you so much, Lisa, for being here, for your ministry in this community and for this congregation. Let's thank Lisa for her leadership and the work she does. Thank you.
And I would be remiss to not thank all of our donors and our volunteers. We wouldn't be where we are with all of you that have already engaged with this ministry, and so we are all so grateful for you that are already engaged with us. And if you have questions, Karen and I are going to be outside after this service by Grace, so come and find us.
Thank you, Lisa. A couple of quick